I'd like to give a brief explanation of the market for bottle top spice grinders. Broadly speaking, there are two categories: refillable grinders and non-refillable grinders. The refillable grinders mostly come with a glass bottle where the grinder mechanism is screwed onto the bottle. The problem with refillable grinders is that the manufacturer has no control over how many times it's refilled. Restaurants love them, but fairly soon the mechanism wears out and the grinder stops working. Because of this, the trend is to offer non-refillable grinders. The mechanism used is a part with teeth that's fitted onto the bottle and doesn't rotate. Then there's another part with feeding paddles that clips onto the bottle and can rotate and drive the spice into a milling section to reduce the size. I've patented and produced two different grinders to improve on this. A grinder limited to a volume of 100 milliliters of spices, and another that can grind up to 350 milliliters of spices. The difference is related to the wear in the grinder mechanism. A simple grinder can grind up to 100 milliliters, but 350 milliliters needs a more complicated mechanism. To discuss the 100 milliliter grinder first, I've patented and developed the idea of molding the fixed teeth into the mouth of the bottle while it is being injection blow molded. This means that I save the effort of producing an additional part, so there's a raw material saving, an assembly saving, and a molding operation saving. The grinder consists simply of just a bottle and a clip-on cap. As a bonus, we mold all the parts in the same plastic, blow molded PET, which means that the package is fully recyclable without separating. You can see the bottle with the teeth and the cap or the part with rotating teeth. My factory has produced over 5 million of these grinders so far. Now looking at the grinder for larger volumes. In order to fill at speed, a bottle that holds up to 350 milliliters requires a larger filling neck than a bottle with just 100 milliliters of spices. This means that potentially the force required to grind spice using the inside of the bottle as part of the mechanism increases. I had to come up with a mechanism that would work without increasing the turning forces and would last through the entire volume of the bottle. I came up with a mechanism that crushes the spices rather than tearing it with teeth. Additionally, this mechanism works with a clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation. I call it the rock and roll grinder. This is a huge benefit because conventional grinders often get stuck with a particularly hard piece. The grinder then has to be reversed to clear this and restarted. The rock and roll grinder handles this with ease. The neck of this bottle has an oval shape, as does the rotating head. The spice gets trapped between the two parts and crushed. Again, the grinder mechanism consists of just a bottle and a clip-on cap. This means we save the effort of producing additional parts, so there's a raw material saving, an assembly saving, and a molding operation saving. The grinder mechanism consists of just a bottle and a clip-on cap. Again, as a bonus, we mold all the parts in the same material, bottle grade PET, which means that the package is fully recyclable without separating. My factory has produced over 1 million of these grinders so far.